Yes.
New releases from March 21st to 27th. More baseball, Out of the Park 16. I'm pretty
Woohoo!
sure that's baseball, isn't it?
Sounds like it.
Yeah, it should be Out of the Park baseball, I think. Out of the Park 16 for PC, March 23rd. 24th, we have Bloodborne for the PS4. Big release, that.
Yep.
Hopefully, that will be that release, which will make people not look at the Order 1886. Come and look at Bloodborne instead. Borderlands, the Handsome Collection. Yeah, that's been HDified. Come and get it.
This is a rip-off.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Feel the anger flow through you,
I'm
Greg.
serious. That was a blatant one from Gearbox because they were like, "This is never going to come to next gen, so you need to pick it up on last gen." And then what do they do? Like less than like a year later, oh, it's coming to next gen. So they got their money
Guys,
from everybody, and then they turned it around and they resold it.
Yeah.
just quickly
Which,
want to
go on, Rich.
quickly want to say this. I'm not showing the Master Race card or anything, but you guys paid $50 for Borderlands last year. You're going to pay $50 again, but PC gamers paid $50 last year, and it's the best it's going to look. That's just another thing. Like all these HD remakes of old games, if they were multi-platform, on a PC, you'd have already got them. So you're saving money. I'm just sort of saying, like, you save money.
I will say that assumes that your hardware has stayed current or been upgraded.
Well, the thing is, and Richard
got-
makes a very point that perhaps we have beaten to death a number of times, but that stays in your collection, so it doesn't matter. Like,
And that's
if you
fair.
don't, if
Yes.
you don't update your hardware and you go off the scene for a couple of years, come back, build another PC, 2 years later, you fire up your Steam account, all that stuff is still there, which is fantastic. The difference between what bugs me about these releases, here we go. Where's my pitchfork? Right,
Get your pitchfork and your stand. Get on it.
Is that I'm playing something like Metal Gear Solid 2, which is the HD collection, which is PlayStation 2 items, which have gone from standard definition to high definition, and they've absolutely redone a lot of the assets in the game. I mean, I'm spending a lot of my time looking at like boxes on the floor and things like that that you can read stuff on now, which you never could do before. So, that's
a good HD remake.
exactly.
Well,
And you
let's
do
just-
get HD remakes like that on PC as well, like of old games. Like
Let's just
old,
call
old
it
games.
remastering. A proper remaster means that they've taken the game, they've upgraded visuals in some fashion or another, and made it well. And again, this is me putting my own spin to it, but they made it worthwhile. They made it worth that repurchase.
That's
Yeah,
what
I
I mean.
think-
Like,
Yeah,
I
but
think
sorry,
it's a
I
bit
don't
of a
think that-
cop out just releasing it the same game at 1080p doesn't deserve another 50 quid. It just doesn't.
Yeah, but the money's not the point here. It's not, because it's not just that package. You're getting that whole Borderlands 2 thing, and you're getting the new pack and all the DLC and lots of friends on your PlayStation or Xbox to play it with. And a comfy sofa to sit on, and I know you've got your big screen and all that, and you can do that with the PC. But a lot of us just don't want to go that way,
Yeah.
And
I mean,
and
I
it's,
could
and
see-
Right. First of all,
can't
Robin,
see that benefit.
take your
Yes.
reasoned logic and your calm demeanor, right, and march it on out of here, sunshine, girlfriend. All right.
no,
Take this pitchfork. I got a spare one from you. Picked him up, sailed down the road.
right? So why am I wrong?
I'm
not
just saying,
you're
like-
wrong. I'm saying
like,
you've got to
I-
jump on the hate bandwagon.
Like,
I'm not
let me
on the
just
hate bandwagon.
give you an example.
I know you're not. Come on. We're trying to get you up. Come on onto the cart.
It's time to take a stand. Take a stand. Or
I'm
take
building a
stand.
PC at the moment with my
Take
son.
a stand
right?
or take a stand, but do something. Damn
building
it.
building a PC, and it's going to be wonderful, and we're over specking the bloody thing, and it's going to be great, But I don't think I'm going to come away from consoles. I was PC mad. I built PCs. I built dual core Pentium 2s back in the day when that was a big thing. Wow. But the PC, I don't know. I just love it in here.
All
I
right.
love my consoles. I
Here,
love switching on.
let me help you with the hate, Robin. Here's why you should
Why?
hate this particular situation. Borderlands: The Handsome Collection
Yes.
was actually they brought it out for the 360 and the PS3, and it was like a year ago. And they brought it out and they said, "Here, we're bringing this collection to last gen. It's only coming to the 360 and the PS3. So get back and buy it and be happy."
But did that Handsome Jack? Are you sure? Was it not
I'm
just
almost
the prequel?
positive. Well, maybe it was just the prequel. I could be wrong on
because
that.
it didn't come with Borderlands 2.
No, that's right. It was the prequel. The prequel. It was
Yeah,
never.
it was the
just
prequel.
the prequel was never going to be on any other system. It was on Xbox 360 and PS3. It was the reason to dive back into your old gen machine, pick it up, buy it, because Gearbox said it's not coming to next gen. And then what the fuck did they do? Boom! A year later, they bring it out to the PS4 and the Xbox One, and they're like, "Oh, our bad. Hey, look, now you can buy it again."
Yeah, but that's money.
That's bullshit.
That's
They
business.
should have said last year, "Hey, it's going to come out to the Xbox One and the PS4 also. So depending on what system you want it, hold off, and you can buy it on those systems." But no, they totally
lied. They lied.
God, they lied.
You
It's
used
Gearbox.
to say the L
It's
word.
Gearbox. And you know what they did also? They said Alien Colonial Marines was going to be a great game, and we know where that went, Robin. We know where that went.
I was about to say I can't say anything about them because they brought out that fantastic game, Alien Colonial Marines, that none of you get. I don't understand it.
Okay, right. As well, I want everyone to remember this moment in time as well. When Robin Tate, I built. What year, Granddad, did you build that computer back when you had your processor? I can't wait to the next Steam sale and see you frolicking through the garden in your Steam sales and Tomb Raiders for $5 and all that sort of stuff.
I love all that, yeah, but you still play them all. And it's that Alan Tang syndrome thing again, where you just keep on buying. I heard you on the Game Punchers talking about buying a Dragon friggin' indie bundle with 7 games in it to buy one. You probably have 200 games on your Steam account that you've never ever looked at.
300.
That's the days. Yeah, those are the days of the Amiga and the Commodore 64 when some people, not me, maybe, were pirating games, and it was just a matter of getting the thing working, and you played it for 2 minutes, and then you went on to the next thing. You never played anything, and that's what's happening with Steam. There's so many great things out there. It's trying to fight through the crap to get the wee gems, and the gems are coming to the consoles.
Oh, but
mostly.
It's not, but it's the cost of that. But I mean, I understand you're completely right. And I have a catalog of games which is shameful that I haven't fired up at least half of them, if not more. But Alien Isolation, I was in EB Games this afternoon. If I want to go buy Alien Isolation for the Xbox One, which I do, it's a pre-owned. I'm not going to walk out of there with anything less than $45 spent on it.
Well, it was 20 quid.
It was on sale recently,
20
though.
quid?
It was on sale recently.
20
It was on sale for $13 on PC last weekend. I mean, it is good, but I'm finding it really hard to reconcile that in my head.
I will help you with that reconciliation, Fraser, off air. But more importantly, let's continue this.
No, I will. No, you're in the wrong time zone. I will.
Fraser, let us move on. New releases. Finish this out. Come on.
Oh, sorry, it's me. Right.
So, yeah, sorry.
I think
to
we
finish
were
that
up to the next
conversation
thing.
off,
The next
PCs
game
are
of the year.
good things, but yeah, okay. PCs are good.
Glorky, yeah, okay. We all love a good old debate, don't we?
We do.
We love it.
Glorkian Warrior for the PC. Quality titles like Glorkian Warrior coming out for the PC. I got to find out what that is. I'm going to make that a mission.
Yeah.
Coming out, Lego Ninjago, Shadow of Ronin for the Vita and the 3DS. Slender, The Arrival. Oh, the console's not amiss to getting its top titles. Slender, The Arrival's coming for the PS4 and Xbone. For the PC, Ethereum on March 25th, Infinite Crisis on the PC for March 26th, which happens to be my sister's birthday. I must remember that. Take note. Pillars of Eternity for the PC on March 26th. And on March 27th, Forza Horizon 2 presents Pew Pew Fast and the Furious. Eat it. Yeah, boy.
It was 17 years ago. And it was the best PC ever. It had 2 Pentium 2 processors in it, P60s, and it could rock. It had a Sound Blaster sound card as well.
Sound Blaster.
Sound Blaster.
Quality.
Yeah. And we even installed that one for MP3s.
Did you have floppy disk drives?
Llama, yes, the Llama. What was it? What did it start off with?
Floppy disk
What was
drives
the
for the
MP3
win.
player we all used to play? kicks the llama's ass. It always started out with a, oh God, it was the little
No
app
idea what
we
you're
all played
talking about.
MP3s. Oh damn it! Somebody tell in the chat, tell me what the MP3 player we all used years ago to play
Winamp.
MP3s. Winamp,
Winamp.
Winamp, yeah, Winamp,
Yeah.
and it was something about kicking the llama's ass. And the other the ICQ, we installed ICQ on it as well. Oh yeah, we sort of
ICQ.
we built PCs, man. They were
We
real
built this
PCs.
PC. We built
Quick
this
ran,
PC on.
GL Quick, no problem. Half-Life, no problem.
Fraser,
Yo.
give me a Clan War update.
The biggest probably update which I have for Clan Wars is actually that we have hit 48 people, which means we only have about 2 spots left in the clan.
Wow.
Yeah, because I think the max is at 50, if I'm not mistaken. Robin, are you aware of that?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Yeah,
So
they're not
it's going
unbelievable.
gr-
It's good.
It's going great guns, and we just had an influx of some more kids of adults have joined. People are finding it's a safe enough environment that their kids can come and join in, which is fantastic. There was a posse of about 3 just waltzed in the other day. I haven't got the names, unfortunately. I've been so busy, I haven't really paid much attention to it this week. I forgot to start the clan war this afternoon as well. So luckily someone else. Wow, I have a fantastic rank of co-leaders now who take care of
Your minions.
The minions do a wonderful job of taking care of that sort of thing for me. But it's going great guns. Yeah, we won last week, didn't we, Robin? I think it was last week.
Yeah,
we had a resounding
kicked butt
victory.
last week. Really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah,
It's brilliant. The wee
great.
buggers. I have a problem with the nasty little people nicking my dark elixir. I'm
It
trying
was
to get
good,
my,
Robin. I just want to point out it was
big
good that
thing.
you went with I have a problem, and then you had that good hesitation.
Yeah, well, I've got several problems. Yeah. I mean, I'm at 7,000 dark elixir. I mean, what would you suggest here, Fraser? I need to get to 10,000, and I'm farming my townhouse and trying my best to protect my dark elixir, but I keep on getting 500 nicked off me. Now, what do I do here? What's the recommendation?
Town hall outside of your base,
Yep,
which
done.
you've probably done, so you get the shields, and then I would concentrate on maybe getting either 1.5 million or whatever it is to either getting your dark elixir drill upgraded or getting a second one. You might not, it depends what level you are. You might not be able to get a second one.
Upgrade
And then
that drill.
just
Keep
hoard
at it.
everything in your clan castle from the victories.
That could be an idea. Yeah, I got 6 stars last week. Wow.
Yeah, nice
Rip it.
work.
Yeah.
Dragons.
Dragons. But it's not just dragons aren't just enough. Even with it, you have to be tactical with your dragons.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
But they are
brilliant.
good,
Really
aren't they?
good. Really good game. And great community. So good fun. And somebody called Tight Corset is looking for troops right now, so I'm going to give him a dragon. Dragon. There he goes. Bye. And thanks for running it, because it's not a big challenge on your behalf, because you check in a couple of times a day, I'm sure, but it's lovely that you do it, and it's lovely the way the community is growing. So
That's been
yeah,
really
it's good fun.
Very surprising.
Join in with Clash of Clans. It's free, and you don't have to spend money on it. The
But
most
there's
you would
no
ever
room.
spend, the most you would ever spend on it would be about £5 at most to buy an extra builder in a hurry.
Buy
That sort of thing.
£5, drop £5 at the start on the extra builder,
And
and you're
that's
set.
yeah, and that's it. You're set. You don't have to spend another penny on that game.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Mm.
All right. Thank
Come
you
Cock-
for
Greg. Join, Greg. Join
only 2 spots left.
Join.
one
Speaking
of us.
of other clans, clubs, the golf club. We've
Tell us
got
all
our
about golf.
cross-platform challenge ongoing.
What's
The
golf?
current, I can't go into this. I cannot speak to you. If you don't know what golf is, then clearly you shouldn't be listening to this podcast. All right, the current challenge is the challenge number 6, the Yuma Desert Golf Club. We've instituted handicap play, which Robin and Fraser, this should bring you back into the fold, because the handicap will kind of level the playing field. So the worse you are, you get more strokes added to your score.
How is that possibly relevant to me? I don't understand what you're saying.
I saw your score last time, Fraser. So handicap, the worse you are, the more strokes you get taken off your score, and
I like a
the
stroke.
better you are, the more strokes get added to your score. So basically, the really good players are going to struggle to get those super great scores because they're going to have to shoot out of their minds just to get something that's going to be decent. And then the really bad players are going to be able to play really bad and still have a good score because they're going to get their handicap and a bunch of strokes taken off their score. So it's all good.
Do they have a Stableford mode in that?
A what mode?
Stableford.
Stableford.
I have no idea what that is.
Stableford, yeah.
So the way that works is that say you have a hand. Every hole has a stroke index, right?
Right.
Yep.
So you have so if you have a handicap of 9 or something, then you're only given a stroke on the top 9 holes rather than on your net score at the end. And if you par a hole, you get 3 points. Or I think something like that. If you par a hole, you get 3 points. If you bogey it, you get 2 points. If you birdie it, you get 5 points or something like that. So you add up, you get points per hole.
Right.
It's a very fun way to play golf.
And not one we play. No, it is not. I have not seen that implemented. I don't believe it is in the plans either. Sorry.
No.
But I like it. It's a neat idea. Speaking
It's
of
a good
neat
way
ideas,
to play golf with your friends
Yes, absolutely.
in real life.
And in fake life, here are some of the scores from this past week's challenge. We close it out today. Yuma Desert Golf Club handicap play. Here we go. Starting with the lower tier, the PS4 Knuckle Draggers. By the way, if you want to take part in this, you need to be friends with Marcanix on PS4, Murphy's Law on Xbox One, and The Real Defoe on the Steams. Make
can't
sure
really
you
be
friend
friends
us.
with him,
Actually, I don't even know if it's on the Steams, Fraser. Is it a Steam game or is it just something off the shelf?
What's that?
The Golf
I'm
Club.
not sorry, I wasn't listening.
I
Golf
know.
is what?
Is the Golf Club a Steam game?
Yes, it is, Greg.
Fuck, I
Yes.
don't know. See, this is how much I know about PC games. All right. Marcanix, friends, PS4. Here are the scores from the PS4 round. Morty 1884 came in at -5. Metric Pizza at -7. Big Daddy came in at -8. Not to be confused with Big Bad Daddy. Marcanix came in at -8 himself with his handicap improving. Well done. Real Kahuna, new friend of the community, came in at -8. Ian the Chad came in at -9. Manny Calavera came in at -9. And Tuscan77 came in at -12. So the handicap play indeed is balancing things out. One of the things to keep in mind, though, as you're playing, you play this course multiple times. If you're doing really well, your handicap will start to go down or go up, depending on how you're doing, each time you play through. So it's kind of
Please, no cheating.
Yeah, exactly. On the Xbox One, we've got Womble MK3. He came in at a +4. I think this is one of the first challenges he got into. I may be wrong on that. He might have been in one previous to this, but +4 for him. Urban Big P came in at -5. Arnat79 came at -9, as long as Murphy's Paw came in at -9. MG Cerberus came in at -10, and Step J stepped up with a -13. But that was all for naught because the PC Master Race, again, percolated to the top. The Taftman came in at -6.
Wow.
Barticello's Ghost came at -6. The Real Defoe, a whopping -14. And you'd think that would be the best score, but oh no. Gary Amras89, a -15.
My goodness.
Fantastic score. Now, granted, again, handicap play. It's leveling the playing field. It's making it interesting. But there you have it. And, of course, we have the next course to play, which will be OCXGen Challenge 7. And it'll be Loch Lorne Golf Club in Perthshire, Scotland. And it will
Lovely
be
place.
handicap limp wrist play, of course.
Have you played this one yet? Have you tried it
I
out?
have not.
That's
but
so
Gary
okay.
DeFelice has picked out this course.
Hey,
because
hey,
he blamed
Delacey.
you completely
Oi,
for that last
Delacey.
course you had.
Hold
Says
on.
here in the developer thing that they have got Stableford as a game mode.
Do they really? All
Yeah.
right. I don't. We have yet to try putting Stableford as a gameplay mode. How's that?
That would be interesting to try with everyone and their handicaps.
Yeah, we'll have to. I'll do some
Because
investigation.
Yeah, because what's interesting about it, if you have a bad hole, it doesn't necessarily screw up your round.
Right.
Oh,
right.
yeah, baby. My pole is bad.
I have to have some full disclosure here, real
It's all
quickly.
the vegetables.
2 weeks back, we had the really tough golf course. I believe it was based off of Augusta National, and there may be some truth or not that course was picked out by not Gary DeFelice, or as some would call him, Gary DeFelici, and it might have been picked out by myself. Those rumors are completely unsubstantiated at this point. Can't claim that to be actual fact, nor will I ever. But I just had to.
You tried to blame it on him?
No, I did not. No,
I thought we already knew it was you.
I would never. Moving on. March Forza Hot Lap Challenge.
Who's doubting that? We all know it's you. What are you talking about?
We've got the March Hot Lap Challenge going right now. Standings are through March 20th at 12 p.m. PST. And Parsnip knows who takes care of this. He says he apologizes for not doing this last week. He said he spent all day thinking it was Thursday. Truly, he's losing it.
Age.
Yes.
Yeah.
He did give a little recap here. Jumping into first position, we have Smurftastic, followed by the Henwood and Taffman. Serbs is fourth, and a new entry at number 5, Real Kahuna. Parsnip and Krashnik are at 6th and 7th, followed by 2 new entries, Quibby Jones and Off Target in the 9th spot. So
10
there we
days,
have it.
people. 10 days, you're going to see another name on
Really
that
have to
list.
see it.
Mm-hmm.
10
Oh, yeah, man.
days.
An
That's what
older
I'm talking
man.
about.
Fumu,
older man.
Fumu. All right, victories achieved. Robin,
Yep.
let's go through some victories achieved. This, of course, is the contest that we do every quarter where we give away free space bucks, as in gaming bucks, $20 or £15 on PSN, Xbox Live, or Steam. And simply to do this, Robin, why don't you give a rundown? How do I compete in victories achieved?
What you do is you get your phone of choice or a camera or a professional photographer in a photographic studio with your picture of yourself, with preferably the game or the titles of the game behind you. We would like to see your smiling face, your backside, or other rude parts of your body.
No,
And,
no, we do not want to see rude
oh.
parts of your body.
Oh, right,
Nay
sorry.
on the rude nay.
Oh, sorry. Just that was my logic again.
That's the other podcast.
Yeah, that's the other podcast. And what you do is you take that photograph with the titles in behind you, and you tweet that to @g4te.com, spell the dot, with a hashtag victory achieved, and you'll get a shout out here. It'll be retweeted on Twitter. You will get some small, minute part of fame in your life for at least 10 seconds.
Internet
and
fame,
you'll be in for the chance
guaranteed.
to win some money once every 3 months.
Yeah.
And
Did we
are
specify,
running-
Robin, that you have to complete the game?
Yeah, so you do have to complete the game, not to start the game.
Yeah, just don't show us titles of games that you own.
Yeah. Please complete the game. If it's a large portion DLC, we'll accept that. If it's an episode of The Walking Dead or The Game of Thrones, we won't. You finish the whole lot together. You can, if you're not sure, tweet it. We'll laugh at you and tell you to go away and complete it again or complete it fully. But yeah, so that's quite simple. A selfie, hashtag victory achieved at g4te.com.
Yes.
And this week we have a few victories achieved. And the first one is Lord Chinny himself, God of Gods, Chinny, and he finished Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. We have John Mouse, a good friend of the show, and he finished the fantastic Valiant Hearts, The Great War.
Vanished
He
it.
finished it. He finished it, little lad. He did. And Heavy Evil, who is coming of age, finished South Park, The Stick of Truth. So congratulations to those 3 guys. Keep them coming. The entries for this will end at the end of this month, and there will be a draw, and the space box will go your way.
There you go. All right, it is that time. Let us wrap this show up. We've been talking for far too long. If you want to be a part of the conversation while we broadcast weekly, just chime into
Weekly.
weekly. Yes. Chime into our Twitch channel, which it's real easy to get there. Just type in live.g4te.com in your browser of choice, and you should get magically transported over to our Twitch page, which of course is G4te. Sorry, Twitch TV/G4TE. Holy smokes, that's difficult to say. If you want to email the show, maybe you want to send in a game idea, a strategy game idea, and win Company of Heroes 2. You can do that by sending in an email to podcast@g4te.com. You can tweet us for victories achieved at OC_podcast. And of course, you really need to tweet us for victories achieved at g4te.com, spell the dot. If you want to take part in Facebook and have stalkers, that's fun, and you can do that at fb.g4te.com on our Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
And
I might even start stalking you.
Nice.
Get on there.
Get on there.
No.
All right, let's shout it out.
Nightcrawler. Sorry, Kyle.
No, Rich, you started off. Go for it. Nightcrawler. Do it. It's a horrible reference.
I don't know what to say. It's an alright film. Yeah. I give it 6 out of 10 brews.
6 out of 10 brews.
Yeah.
You've reminded me I have to go search out the film Wolf Cop, which I heard is worth a watch.
No.
Doesn't sound like
It
it.
does not sound like it's worth a watch.
It does. Think about it. Half man, half wolf, all cop.
Well, then you might as well go watch Teen Wolf. You're going to try and tell me that Michael J. Fox movie was a gem?
Oh,
Yeah,
do you know
that
what?
was a gem.
I felt so ripped off. I went years ago to see Teen Wolf 2. This is before the internet, of course.
As much as we have a lot of time for Jason Bateman.
Yes.
I went in and I sat down and I felt so ripped off because it was Teen Wolf TO, not 2. I thought it was a sequel. And I was angry. Angry. I wanted Michael J. Fox again, shaking on the dance floor as he does. Even more so now.
Oh, that. Wow. Wow. All right, Rich, go. Shout outs. Now.
I want to shout out the listeners, and I want to shout out the PC gaming crew. Hardly Dan, Amras, Real Defoe, Duke Scath, and David Morton playing Battlefield and Unreal Tournament and shit. I'm always available on evenings or whatever. If I'm on Steam, just hit me up and I will play some shit. Shout out. Shout out. I forgot to shout out me missus because she bought me Noel Gallagher's new album. I don't think I've shouted her out for that.
No? Does she have a name?
The
Jill.
missus, yeah, the missus.
The missus.
Yeah, the old ball and chain.
The old ball and chain. All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Noel Gallagher's new albums. Go out and buy it. It's very much like the first High Flying Birds album. It's just more of the same. It's good. Yeah, it's nice. And I want to shout out, of course, the listeners and the community. Get on our forums. That's where you need to be. You need to put your phone down, put your drink down, go to our forums and just have a laugh. And watch our YouTube shit. We put a lot of YouTube videos up, don't we, Greg? So
Yeah, it's happening.
and Robin put a lovely Ori is the blind fox or whatever it's called game.
Florist.
Go and have a look. Check us out. We're everywhere. Literally wherever. The only place we're not is MySpace. I'll get on with Parsnip. We'll sort that out. We need a
GeoCities
MySpace.
is covered.
You guys are invading
yeah.
my dreams.
Robin, you go.
Yeah, well, I want to have a big shout out to the lag tards over at Lousy at Gaming. Dear God, you have to listen to their latest podcast. It's like
a podcast and a half, that isn't it?
Yeah, it's like driving past a car crash that you're sort of rubbernecking and watching. You going, my God, I can't believe how bad this is. It's falling apart at the seams. It's terrible, but you just can't stop looking or listening in this case. And Gary seems to keep it together in some way. And what happened this week was they used video like we use here on most weeks to see each other. And like our first week using video, it was a bit awry and we were laughing at each other, but they just couldn't handle it whatsoever. It was unbelievably bad, but it was so bad it was good. So go over and give the lag tards at Lousy Gaming a listen and give them your support because it's brilliant. It's really good fun. I just love Ensign Deadmeat. I think he's just one of the funniest guys out there. He's just very funny. So I want to shout out those guys because I think they're brilliant. I want to wish everybody a belated happy St. Patrick's Day. I hope you had a wonderful time. I had a great day off. It was wonderful and no hangover on the next day. So to everybody that had a hangover the day after St. Patrick's Day, you did it right. Fraser.
I will shout out Greg and Richard.
Sorry. One final thing. Sorry, Fraser. Sorry. Very important. Two very important people that are not here tonight. Mark, get well soon, mate. You're getting old. Things are falling apart. And please, when you're reversing, look in the mirrors. Okay?
So objects may appear closer than they are.
And Nicole, you are brilliant. You are strong. We are all with you all the way. So hang in there, kid. Fraser.
I will shout out Greg and Richard for another wonderful show. Robin, another wonderful show for you as well. But also, I'd like to thank you very much, mate, for the subscription to Retro Magazine, the first of which came through today. Very kind of you.
Happy Christmas.
Thanks, bud. Now that'll do. No one else deserves a shout out. Fuck them.
Well, you know what? This has been a blast. Thank you to the three of you for podcasting with me tonight. Thank you to the listeners. As always, you are an integral part of our community and the podcast. Without you, we would be just a shell of what we are. I want to shout out pizza because right now I am really hungry and pizza sounds great. And
you bastard.
I think that's pretty much it. We're done. That's a show. Have a great night.
Thanks for listening.
Bye, everybody.
Ta-da.